Kristi Noem was giving a DHS press conference. 𝗟𝗡𝗞, okay, is the senator from California, okay? Now, here's what's crazy. Kristi Noem and DHS and ICE and Homeland Security and everybody and their mother have been in California for weeks, for months. California has been central to their whole thing. So ostensibly, Kristi Noem, there's only 2 senators from California, guys. There's Adam Schiff, who just got elected. He's the junior senator, and the senior senator from California is 𝗟𝗡𝗞. He's been in office since 2021. She's in California, and she's trying to, I guess, say that she doesn't even know who the senators of California are. You're the head of DHS. You're going into California for ICE raids to, like, do your crazy mass deportation plan, and you're telling me you haven't familiarized yourself with the senators for the state of California? I mean, what is that? And he announced himself right off the bat. And then later, Kristi Noem says nobody knew who he was, and they lied. And then Fox News went so far as to show the altercation with the sound off, so you couldn't hear him identifying himself. Now, this is crazy because I remember the State of the Union last year, and I remember a whole bunch of other GOP figures standing up, interrupting the president, interrupting the proceeding, yelling shit out, calling him a liar, jeering and doing all sorts of things. Nobody dragged them out with hired goons. Nobody dragged them out and pushed their face into the floor. So the lies, okay, the straight out lies and the gaslighting that is coming from the Trump camp, we're really hitting a critical mass here, guys, okay, to where they are literally lying straight to our face. So here it is. Now you'll notice, look at this. This is the very first line. Okay, we are literally going to be 1 second in when he identifies himself here.
I'm Senator 𝗟𝗡𝗞. I have questions for the Secretary, because the fact of the matter is a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your
I also wanted to
heads off.
how many of our ICE agents have been doxxed for doing their duty, how they have been targeted.
I'm Senator 𝗟𝗡𝗞. I have.
Dude, you see that? I'm Senator 𝗟𝗡𝗞. I'm Senator 𝗟𝗡𝗞. He's saying it right off the cuff. Okay? Everybody knows it. Now, I mean, you can talk about, like, whether it's uncouth or politically theatrical or whatever to interrupt a press conference, okay, to ask a question or whatever, the methodology. But here's the deal. He's a senator, okay? It's not like a person off the street. He is the highest ranking federal official from California. There's 2 of them. It's Adam Schiff and 𝗟𝗡𝗞. He represents the entire state of California. Kristi Noem is doing a press conference about his state. Okay, now, here's where it gets really weird, okay? Because I want to show you what Kristi Noem was saying when he got thrown out. Because here's where it gets creepy, guys. This is when Padilla was asking his question. He's getting dragged out. But listen to what Kristi Noem says here. Pay careful attention to what she is saying.
We are staying here to liberate this city from the socialist and the burdensome leadership that this governor and that this mayor have placed on this country.
We are staying here in Los Angeles to liberate this city from the socialist governor and mayor and what they are doing to the country. Now, first off, DHS is I thought they were there to deport undocumented criminals, right? But she's basically saying, you know what? We're staying here to overthrow the socialist government of California and Los Angeles. But like, whoa, when did it become Homeland Security's job to overthrow governments? Like, what the fuck is that? Sorry, Kristi Noem, you have no business doing that. That's crazy, though.
We are staying here to liberate this city from the socialist and the burdensome leadership that this governor and that this mayor have placed on this country.
The burdensome leadership that this governor and this mayor have placed on the country. Now, California pays like $80 billion more than they take from the federal government. They pay for the survival of red states.
And what they have tried to insert into
Secretary, I don't know
the
what you
city.
insist
So I want
on
to say thank you to
exaggerating
every
and
single
embellishing.
person that has been able to do this.
Hands up, hands up.
Also, I want to
I'm
talk
Senator
specifically
𝗙𝗏𝗪. I have
to the
questions
rioters
for
and
the
to
Secretary,
politicians.
because the fact of the matter is, a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your.
I also want to talk about specifically how many of our ICE agents have been doxxed for doing their duty, how they have been targeted, and how their families have been put in jeopardy, and that we're not going to allow that anymore.
Dude, that's mind-blowing. This is a federal official saying she's there to overthrow the California government. The highest-ranking federal official from California comes in the room to try and talk to her, announces his presence, and a bunch of goons drag him out of the room. Dude, yeah, this is serious 9-iron time. Did he get charged? No, he's not getting charged. I mean, what are they going to charge him with? He didn't break a law. The senior senator from California walking into a press conference and asking the Homeland Security person a question is not breaking a law. I mean, if anything, she's up there saying they're trying to liberate the people from the California government. He might be like, excuse me, but why are you up there telling me you're going to overthrow my state's government? I think we really need to talk about the fact that we have federal officials walking around saying that they're liberating people from state governments. I mean, the woman running the Department of Homeland Security does not have the power to overthrow state or local governments. It's not her fucking job. Dude, the problems with this are like massive, guys. We're definitely in new territory.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
If you let my hands go and put them behind my back.
All right. Cool. One hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
Other hand, sir. Other hand.
Dude, they're handcuffing a U.S. senator, guys. The highest ranking federal official from the state of California is being handcuffed by these fucking goons. This is outrageous, bro. Who are these fucking jarheads, too? Look at this guy's haircut, bro. This is absolutely extremely abnormal. Everything about now, having a senator get arrested is extremely abnormal. Like I said, the president of the United States last year was giving the State of the Union address, and he was being heckled and interrupted and called a liar from people on the House floor during the State of the Union. They didn't get arrested. That's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is it tasteless? Sure. Is it rebellious? Sure. But did Joe Biden have his little like jar-headed Gestapos wrestle Lauren Boebert and MTG to the ground and then handcuff them roughly and carry them out of the chamber and then threaten to censure them? No. Because You don't do that stupid shit.
Well, he was never arrested. He was never arrested, and nobody knew who he was when he came into the room creating a scene. He was removed from the room, and yes, they started to put handcuffs on him when he finally identified himself, and then that was stopped. They said he wants to talk to you. I said, sure.
She says nobody knows him.
I'm Senator 𝗙𝗶𝗄𝗪. I'm Senator 𝗙𝗶𝗪.
Who are you?
I'm Senator 𝗙𝗶𝗪.
I'm Senator 𝗙𝗪𝗡𝗪. Okay. How is it that the head of the Department of Homeland Security that has federal immigration officials infiltrating the state of California, trying to do large-scale raids on homes and businesses and parking lots in the state of California? They're holding news conferences about the state of California. They've sent the Marines and commandeered the state's National Guard illegally, mind you, to send them into the state of California under federal control. But the head of DHS is saying she doesn't know what the two senators from California, Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff, look like. She didn't know who the other senator was of the state that she's so, ferociously doing battle with. Like, really? The head of DHS is going and doing immigration raids in California, and they don't know who the two senators are? If the senator of California, one of them walks into your space, you don't know him? Then I don't think you have any business taking immigration officers into a state if you don't recognize the highest ranking federal officials from those states. I mean, come on, bro. What clown world are we living in? What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.